Cycle and soak is the ability of the software to split up an application of water in a number of usable cycles and develop as soak periods as required. This will ensure that all water is usable on the intended surface and minimizing runoff and wasted water and electricity, ultimately allowing you to use less water to benefit your playing surfaces. This is available for every single station on your golf course. There's two ways to set this up. Simply, the first way is to do via system settings. So we go in system settings, default data settings. And here this is the ability to import rules upon the whole system in various areas and various head types. So this one is your cycle time. So if we were to say that on every green, we're going to have a maximum cycle time of 3 minutes. If you're operating via standard runtimes or through ET, the computer creates an allocated runtime for a station on that application. If this is 9 minutes to apply an ET volume, a volume application of say 3 millimeters, currently that would be applying 9 minutes in one go per station. By making the maximum cycle time 3 minutes, it would apply 3 minutes maximum at once. How long will it wait? Well, let's tell it to wait, have a soak period of 10 minutes. So we're now, all greens will be set to a 3 minute maximum cycle time with a 10-minute soak period. So the computer will automatically allocate a 3 minute run time, then wait 10 minutes as a minimum, then allocate a further 3 minutes, wait 10 minutes as a minimum, allocate a further 3 minutes to deliver your full 9 minutes. With zero amount of surface runoff, you may well find that actually a 2.5 mil application will give you more effect than the previous 3 mil application. So when you put in the stations that you want, you can import the data through this up here. Just before I import the data, I'm also going to allocate a similar rule to fairways. On my fairway, let's go for 5 minute cycle time and a soak time of 20 minutes. So we now have two rules that we're going to import onto the course, and we're going to leave two areas completely any rule. So we'll run as previous. So we're going to say import data, all areas, all sub areas, and we're just going to take the cycle time and the soak time because we can do a similar thing here with other features. Okay. Now if we go to our station details, we will see that our rules have been allocated. We have our greens, 4 green station with a 3 minute cycle time and a 10 minute soak time, and a 5 minute cycle time on the fairways with a 20 minute soak. We also have another way of allocating cycle and soak on a station by station basis, so that if your generic rules need to change, we can do that through our system data tables. Cycle time. So for instance, we know that different soil types or slope have an effect on the cycle time before runoff. So we can create some rules to be applied to the various different surfaces, because on some clubs, some courses, some surfaces have different underlying soil types or are more or less slopey than others within the same golf course. So if we were to have a USGA tee versus a natural soil-based tee, clearly the USGA-based material, sand-based tee will accept water into the surface for longer than the natural-based tee. So we have a rule for USGA 9 minutes and a rule for natural 6. The same applies on the soak timetable. We can create some USGA 20 and 30. So let's make that 7 minutes and 9 minutes. So we now know we can apply that rule. We'll say that that one was a USGA, and that was a USGA, and this one is a natural surface instead. So we have different rules. So there's the two ways you can apply rules to your system, whether that's as a base rule through this sub-irrigation class system or through using the system data tables. Cycle and soak will reduce your overall water use and deliver better plant health and playing conditions.